Hey y'all, it is Coach Danny D, and I want to talk to you today about the luxury brand experience, right? So, I am going on the road. I'm going to be in Atlanta, actually, Fayetteville, Georgia, which is a suburb of Atlanta. So, I'm going to be there September, and I'm going to be teaching a couple of classes, but one of them is the luxury brand experience. And I wanted to just get into that and why I'm so excited about teaching this class and why you need to be there so that you can experience this, right? So, the luxury brand experience. As small business owners, as creative business owners, a lot of times we are limited in our resources, limited in our team, right? We're limited in the ability to do some of the things that maybe a bigger company or a more established company can do, but we don't have to use that as a crutch. I think sometimes we use it as a crutch. I think sometimes we will go in and we'll do what is, kind of like the easiest solution for us, but we're not thinking about overall how that solution is impacting us, how our business operates, and how our customer is receiving us as a business. What I know for a fact is that there is a large community of people that are willing to pay for convenience, reliability, stability, and ease. My customers, almost every time that, a big subset of my customers are corporate. And almost every time that I deal with a corporate client, the first thing that they say is, I loved your communication. I loved your system. You were easy to work with. And that has been echoed so many times that I know that that is a key, important component for them in doing business. And so they are repeat customers, even the ones that are coming from out of state for conferences. When they return for that conference in 2, 3, 4 years, they come back because they know what to expect because we have an outline process that is designed to be easy for them. But also the bonus of that is it makes everything easy for us as well, right? Because we know what's happening. We know what the process is going to be like. We are streamlined so we can do more with less. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of situations where I totally understand as a business owner. I see where the frustration is, because of how things are going. But what I don't think that we are taking accountability for is we may not be setting ourselves up for success, for, growth, for longevity when we continue to avoid technology, when we continue to avoid creating processes, when we continue to avoid sitting still long enough to think out what does that client experience look and feel like. And I know, not even as a business owner, but as a consumer, I know that there are many times that I have been turned off by a business, even though I loved their product or, I loved their energy. When I got to the space of how do I purchase, or what happens if there's a delay, or when the communication drops once I swipe my card and I never hear anything else until the product shows up, or when all those things happen, then I'm pulling away because I'm a convenience girl. I don't I don't need all of the, I don't need 10 phone calls. I don't need one phone call. That's not my thing. Some people love phone calls, and I'm not saying that that's not a something you should pursue depending on your client, but be mindful of the fact that people like clarity. People like things to be efficient. People like to know what's going on. And people like to feel loved on. And sometimes when we're not creating those spaces where that person is, you know, moving through a process effortlessly, when we're not taking control of that process, right? Because we're not coworkers. And as a consumer, I don't want to be your coworker. I want you to take care of it, and it shows up when it's supposed to show up. And I know when that's happening, and I don't have an opportunity to get anxious about it because you've been communicating with me so excellently throughout the process. So that's why I am bringing back, because I, years ago I was doing that luxury brand experience as a course. I'm bringing it back for this upcoming Inflate Your Income, the Business Behind Balloons conference, because I want to see us all win. I want to see us all create those processes that actually make our own lives easier while it is loving on and nurturing our clients. And the beautiful thing about a process is you just got to set it up once. You just have to set it up once. You're spending your day already doing repetitive actions that can be systematized and automated, that so that you don't have to keep doing those things, so that those things are off of your plate. And now, even without yet adding team members, you've already lightened your load and increased your connection and engagement with your clients. So I'm excited. I hope that you're excited. I want to see you in that class because I want to see your business become the huge success that it needs to be. And there's no reason in this age of technology for us to be behind. This is, the access at this point and the entry level of a lot of these products are so low as far as, your monthly or your yearly subscription, that there's no excuse. There really is no excuse. And the biggest objection that I always get is I don't have time to sit and do this. You don't have time because you haven't sat and done this. You need to sit down and take this time because it gives you back time over and over again. So I want to see you guys in September. Make sure you go to the link in my bio, sign up for the class. We are running out of VIP seats. So if you want to come as a VIP, you better get in there quickly. You better get in there quickly, because I feel like I'm very confident that by the end of this week, the VIP seats will be 100% filled. I think we are down to the last like 5 or 6, right? So sign up, get into the class, and the other classes are equally as exciting and intriguing. Like, I am excited to go sit in my colleagues' classes and continue to streamline and grow and expand my business as well. So I'll see you guys in September. Bye.